John, I was supposed to pick up the incoming marketing director at the airport at 4 p.m. today, but I have an urgent meeting with a client at 2 p.m., so I'm not sure whether I can make it to the airport in time. If you're free this afternoon, could you pick him up?
Let me check my calendar. Well, I have to attend the training workshop for new employees at 1 p.m. I think it'll last at least 3 hours, so I won't be able to help you. Why don't you call Simon in personnel? He just came back from a business trip this morning, and he might be available this afternoon.
All right. I have no choice but to ask him for some help. Do you have his office number?
Tim, have you been to the new bakery that just opened right next to our company's main entrance? Whenever I pass by it, the place seems packed with people.
You mean Mary's Bakery? Actually, I haven't been there before, but I want to go really badly. I was told it serves tasty pastries. In addition, starting next Monday, it will begin to carry a wide range of coffees in association with Heaven Coffee Limited.
That sounds awesome. I'm a big fan of Heaven Coffee. Plus, that will make grabbing a coffee close to work more convenient than ever.
Hi, this is James Thacker from Pacific Finance. I requested an estimate for repairing the leaky roof of our garage via email last Friday, but nobody has come by to visit yet, and it's now an urgent matter.
I'm sorry, but due to last week's rainfall, many people in your neighborhood had a similar problem. As a result, we've been crazy busy since last week. However, we can send someone this afternoon if you want.
Well, I'm leaving the office now to meet with clients at 3 p.m., and I won't be back for the rest of the day. Could you arrange for someone to come by tomorrow instead? I'll be in the office all day long.
Time is really flying these days. It's already December 20th. What do you have planned for the Christmas holidays?
I reserved tickets for the musical Cats on December 25th, but I have a problem. Jason Smith was supposed to go with me, but now he was asked to fly to London to attend an international marketing conference on December 22nd, and he won't be back until December 26th. Jason was going to drive me, so now I have no way of getting to Brown Theatre.
Relax, Tom. There's a bus that goes from the subway to Brown Theatre. If you like, I'll email you the bus schedule later.
Hi, I'm here to buy some reading materials for the waiting room in our clinic. Can you recommend any magazines for our patients?
When I went to the dentist yesterday, I had a chance to read a monthly health magazine that featured healthy diets for kids. It was filled with so many interesting articles. I think it would be perfect for your patients.
That sounds great. Do you remember the name of the magazine?
Not really, but I'll recognize it once I see the cover. Just one moment, please. Let me look over the magazine racks and see whether I can find it.
Hello, my name is Charles Murray, and I'm calling to make an appointment with Dr. Kim on Tuesday. I have a runny nose and a sore throat.
I think you have the flu, Mr. Murray. Let me look at Dr. Kim's calendar. Oh, you're in luck. We just had a cancellation, and Dr. Kim has an opening on Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m. How does that sound?
Great. I'm going to take the day off on Tuesday, so I'll be free all day.
Okay, I'll put you down for 3. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to tell you. Our parking lot is currently being worked on, so you should park in the parking lot next door.
Jane, didn't you say that you were thinking about a career change? I heard Jacksonville's 20th annual job fair will be held at Florida University on April 3rd and 4th. It's open to anyone who's interested, and it's free of charge.
It sounds like a great opportunity for me. I'm interested in pursuing a career in marketing. Do you happen to know which employers will be at the event?
I'm not sure. Why don't you visit their website? Here's the flyer that I picked up this morning. You can find their website address in there.
Hello, I saw an advertisement about your new cellular phones in the newspaper and ordered a blue TX100 model through the internet. But I realized that you sent me a red one when I received it this morning.
I'm sorry about that. There must have been a mistake when we shipped your order. You should either exchange it or get a refund. Which would you prefer?
Is it possible for me to exchange it at one of your stores in town? I need it immediately because I want to take it to a conference being held out of town tomorrow. My office is located on Jefferson Road, and I'd like to know if you have a blue TX100 available at your Jefferson branch.
Could you wait a moment? Let me check if they have one in stock at the moment. Take a seat, Linda. I'm so impressed with what your department did last quarter. Sales reached $3 million at the end of the second quarter due to your excellent leadership.
I'm flattered. Without the hard work and dedication of our salespeople, it would have been impossible.
Don't be so modest. By the way, did you hear that our company plans to open a new branch in Bangkok this December? If you don't mind, I'd like you to head up the new branch.
Thanks for the offer. I'm always interested in working overseas, but moving to Asia would be a big challenge for my family. I think I should discuss it with my husband before making a decision.
Hello, this is Karen Wallace from Neon Bank. I ordered some cabinets and desks from your store, and I received them this morning. However, the total on the bill I received was different from the price I was quoted.
Could you hold on while I look at your billing information? By the way, what particular charge are you concerned about?
According to the statement you sent me, I was charged extra $75 for storage, but I don't understand what that is all about.
Oh, it's the storage fee. When we delivered them to your office on May 20th, no one was there, so we took them back to our warehouse, as per our delivery policy. As a result, we had to keep them in our facility overnight, which cost you an extra $75.
Hello, you've reached the Westwood Public Library. I'm sorry that we're currently closed. Our regular hours of operation are from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day except Monday. Should you need any immediate assistance, please call our after-hours line at 690-009. If you are a member of our library, please note that we will be closed from July 10th to August 5th for extensive renovations, including knocking down the dividing walls and replacing the flooring. However, you can still borrow books and participate in various programs at other public libraries in Jackson County. All you need to do is present your library card at the counter. Once again, we're sorry for the inconvenience.
Hello, Mr. Stevens. This is Sean Stockton, and I'm calling to let you know that I sent my resume to your office. When we talked at the Global Journalism Conference held in Ottawa last week, you told me about your company's job vacancy for an editor. As I indicated on my resume, I think I'm suitable for that position because of my background in the mass media. I graduated from London Journalism School in 2005 and worked as a media intern at the Manchester Daily. Presently, I have been working as the chief editor at the Liverpool Times. I think the knowledge I've obtained from my past work experiences makes me an ideal applicant for the position. In addition, I can speak French and German fluently, which will help because I can communicate with the foreign media more easily. Should you want to know more about me, please refer to the cover letter attached to my resume. I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Bye.
Globe Language School is proud to present a new addition to next semester's class schedule. A well-known translator, David Joel, will be teaching the intermediate Spanish translation class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Anyone who's interested in Spanish literature will find it very interesting and helpful. Also, an introductory Japanese class will be offered on weekends. In this class, you will learn Japanese through exciting activities like role-playing and storytelling. If you'd like to sign up for one of these new classes, please feel free to stop by our front desk in the main lobby. Should you need more details, please visit our website at www.globelanguage.com. Thanks.
Hi everyone. The reason I called a meeting today is to tell you about our new smartphone, which will be released next Monday. Originally, we were supposed to launch this model the following month, but we heard that one of our competitors, LT, is going to release a similar model in March. That's why we decided to reschedule our launch date. Today, Derek Swanson, the head of our R&D department, will be here to show you the main features of the new product. At the end of the demonstration, you will be given a chance to try out each function step by step. I hope this will help you sell it to your prospective customers later. Now, let me hand the microphone over to Mr. Swanson.
Good morning, everyone. First, I'd like to congratulate you on being selected to join our company. We've narrowed the field of the most promising consultants from more than 1,000 applicants. As a leading consulting company, we are proud of offering the best services to our clients in more than 100 locations in the world. From today, we'll show you some communication skills with clients and other techniques you can take advantage of. Right now, I'll distribute some questionnaires in order to find out your professional background and knowledge. Based on the results, we'll put you into several groups for afternoon sessions.
Hi, Ms. Baxter. This is Peter Peterson from the Century Science Museum. I'm calling to remind you that our facility will be reopening to the general public at the new location on August 20th. To celebrate our reopening, we'll be featuring a new interactive exhibit called The Industrial Revolution, which will help visitors understand the direction of development in modern technology. Also, Dr. Alan Brooks will be giving a special lecture on science in space, and priority seats will be offered to members like you. If you'd like to attend the lecture, please call me at 300-1500 as soon as possible. For your reference, I'll send you the museum's calendar for upcoming exhibits by email right away. Thank you.
This is Jenny Sanderson from personnel at Super Autos calling for Mr. David Grant. We went over the resume you sent us last week, and it seems like you're well qualified for the position in the tech department. I'd like to interview you on May 15th at 3 p.m. As you probably read the job description on our website, the position you applied for is responsible for follow-up services for our vehicles. As our company's first priority is customer satisfaction, the quality of after-sales service is very important to us. Therefore, you are asked to complete a brief qualification test after the interview. If you need to ask me anything, you can reach me at 330-9900.
Hi, everyone. You're listening to CBN's live talk show Tonight, and I'm your host, Andy Jung. Today, we will be inviting the writer Ben Watson to the studio, and he will talk about his life as a best-selling author. His latest short story, The Passion, is based on his childhood in South America. When he was a child, his father served as the American ambassador to Brazil. He has promised to talk about his interesting school days in Brazil on today's show. If you have any questions during the show, call us at 400-5500 or send us a text message. I'll be right back after the commercial break.
Thank you for coming to the meeting early this morning. I have a couple of announcements I'd like to make today. First, I want to inform you that we will initiate some diverse recreational programs in order to improve the health of employees as of October 1st. We'll provide a variety of programs, including team sports, and we encourage as many employees as possible to get involved. Through these activities, you will have the opportunity to meet people outside your department. You can call John Kim at extension 330 for more information. And one more thing. From October 10th to 12th, our main elevator will be shut down for repairs. Therefore, please kindly take the West Wing elevator instead. Otherwise, you can use the stairs. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hi, Ms. Hunter. This is Laura Woods from Bank One. I'm calling to invite you to our grand opening celebration on February 5th from 10 a.m. to noon at our new location, 330 Soho Street, right across from Steers Shopping Mall. Our 5th branch in Denver, we will continue to strive to serve you better at every branch in the city. On February 5th, Mayor Bill Taylor will join us for a ribbon-cutting ceremony, and Mike Travis, who established Bank One in 1975, will make a speech. At 1 p.m., lunch will be offered at the Phoenix Hotel, which is adjacent to the Steers Shopping Mall. Please visit our website for a detailed map to the venue. If you are planning to attend it, please call me at 250-4400 no later than January 30th.
Hi, my name is James Campbell, and I reserved a table for 4 at 6 p.m.
Let me check the list. Yes, I found your name here. We've arranged a table right next to the fireplace for you. Is it all right with you?
Sure, that's perfect. Also, I ordered a special chocolate cake to celebrate my mother's birthday when I talked to your event coordinator, John, on the phone. Is it ready?
Yes, we'll serve it after the meal as you requested. Would you like to be seated now? I'll bring you something to drink while you look at the menu. George, I'm planning to go to the ballpark with Sean this Sunday. The New York Tigers are playing the Boston Eagles. Would you care to join us?
I'd love to, but I need to go to the airport to pick up some clients from Japan.
Oh, really? Is there anyone who can cover for you in your department? We have one free ticket, and I'd really like you to come with us.
It sounds tempting. I'd better call Jason in personnel and ask if he is available on Sunday.
Sam, have you decided what to do about renovating your office?
I ordered some new desks and chairs yesterday, and they will arrive in less than 3 days. Although I was going to repaint the wall myself, I was assigned a new project last week, so I'm thinking of using a home improvement company to get it repainted. I think I should ask for estimates from several different companies in town.
Well, I had my house painted in May, and the Smiths did a great job. They have been in business for more than 4 decades, and their rates were reasonable.
Good. Let me call them this afternoon and find out more. Do you have their phone number? Pardon me, when is the next train to Toronto? I'm scheduled to attend an important luncheon at 1 p.m., and I want to be there on time.
The next one is supposed to leave in 10 minutes at 10:30 a.m. That's the express train, and it takes less than 2 hours to get there. I'm sure you will arrive no later than 12:30 p.m.
That's great. But isn't it a lot more expensive than the regular train?
Not much. It's just $60 each way, so there's a $5 difference. However, the price is going up by 20% as of next week, which is the start of the peak summer season.
Excuse me, my name is Peter Gibson from ABC radio station, and I've been interviewing citizens to get their opinions. Do you have a moment to talk about the new stadium that was built on Parker Street last month?
Of course. I'm a big football fan, and I'm so thrilled to have such a great stadium in town. In fact, I go there to see a game nearly every weekend.
So you've been there several times since it was opened to the public on February 10th, right? What do you think about the facilities there?
Everything is perfect except for the small bathrooms. Whenever I've used the restrooms there, there's been a long line. Last weekend, I missed the most important part of the game because of the lines in the bathroom.
Hello, this is Carl Freeman from Blockbuster Cable. I'm at your house to install the TV cable, but nobody seems to be here.
Oh dear, weren't you supposed to install our cable tomorrow afternoon? Actually, I'm out of town on business and I won't be back home until late this evening.
Really? Our receptionist may have confused the dates. Let me call her and see what happened. By the way, I think I can stop by your house tomorrow morning once again. Is that all right with you?
Okay, I think I'll be available then. I'm taking the day off tomorrow.
Hi, I'm here to pick up running shoes for myself. I'm planning to start to work out next Monday. I need something light and comfortable.
Okay, how about the Zeus 300s over here? Zeus is a popular shoe brand. This model is brand new and popular with young women. Why don't you try them on?
They look great to me, but I don't like these colors. Do they come in other colors?
Yes, but these are the only ones we have in stock right now. If you don't mind waiting for a couple of days, we'd be delighted to place a special order for you. Let me give you our catalog for your reference. I'm sorry I didn't make it to the meeting today, Ms. Wallace. My wife complained of a stomachache, and I had to take her to the hospital this morning. That made me 30 minutes late.
That's okay, Tony. But we need to discuss next year's budget before I go to Paris to attend a convention on Wednesday. Are you free this afternoon?
I'm afraid that I have to leave work early to check on my wife, but I can meet you for lunch if you're available.
That's great. How about we talk about it over lunch? If you want, I can go ahead and make a lunch reservation.
Jenny, new employees are scheduled to visit here to attend the orientation at 11 a.m., but I forgot to buy snacks and drinks for them.
Don't worry, Brenda. I can swing by the convenience store on the way to the bank across the street. By the way, how many people are you expecting?
Thanks, that'll be a big help for us. Originally, 12 people were supposed to be here today, but Peter Jackson sprained his ankle and he won't be able to make it.
Okay, I'll take off now and it won't take too long. I'll be back no later than 10 a.m. Hello, this is Catherine Moore from Pacific Trade. I'm calling to change the shipping address for the order I made last Monday. We moved to 340 Sunset Road, and I want our order to be sent to the new location.
Okay, Ms. Moore. Let me check your order on the computer. It says here you ordered 20 boxes of Canon copy paper, right?
Yes, but I also ordered 10 staplers and 30 markers. I told you that we needed them by this Friday at the latest.
Your order is all set. I'll get my assistant to call our shipping department and change the shipping address. I'm sure that all the supplies will arrive there within 2 days. Hello, this message is for Gwen Thomas. My name is Brian Anderson, and I was supposed to visit your office to take a look at your broken computer. Unfortunately, I can't make it today, since my car broke down on the highway this morning. I got it towed to the repair shop, and they said it won't be ready until the end of the day. So I'm calling to ask if I could come by your office the day after tomorrow instead. If you need it done at once, I can ask another technician to take care of it. Please call me at 690-8800 and let me know what you'd prefer. Thank you.
Hi, Ms. Williams. This is Dave Johnson from Crown Catering. We received your email inquiring about our services. Since we were established in 1960, we have been well known for having a personal approach to each client. We pride ourselves on the highest quality service for a wide range of options. We have various menus to choose from, and we're ready to arrange them to suit your requirements and preferences, and all within your budget. Our office is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, and we would be happy to discuss your catering needs with you anytime you want. For more details on our services and prices, please visit our website at www.crownfood.com.
Good morning, everyone. First, I'd like to welcome you to Euro Appliances. My name is Jeff Truman, and I'm so glad to have such a competitive and energetic group of salespeople at our company. Let me start today's session by telling you about our new energy-efficient appliances, which include microwaves and refrigerators. We are planning to put them on the market next Tuesday, and it's going to be your job to sell them to retail stores all over the nation. But before we take a look at the new products in the showroom, Jessica Todd, our head researcher, will give you more details on the features of each item. If you have any questions, please raise your hand after she's done.
Attention passengers. This is your captain, Jim Clark speaking. On behalf of the entire cabin crew, I'd like to welcome all of you aboard Pacific Airlines Flight 1510, which is bound for Vancouver today. We're going to leave JFK Airport in a few minutes, and we're scheduled to reach Vancouver at 9:30 p.m. local time. As the weather is perfect for flying, we'll be able to arrive at our destination as scheduled. Immediately after taking off, our flight attendants will serve you some drinks. If you want to watch an in-flight movie, please feel free to ask for a headset. We hope you enjoy the flight.
Are you sick and tired of your slow computer? If so, why not try our new Mega 3, the ultimate all-in-one laptop computer? Although it is extremely light and thin, it features high-end desktop performance in a compact case. Also, its high-resolution HD display will satisfy film buffs, game enthusiasts, and businessmen. Recently, it was introduced as the most user-friendly computer on the market in World PC magazine. Plus, if you purchase one by the end of the week, we'll give you a 30% discount on the retail price. Don't forget to drop by one of our 5 locations in the Bay Area to take advantage of this great opportunity.
Before we wrap up today's meeting, I have something to tell you. As you know, our annual sales workshop was supposed to be held at the Royal Hotel, but I was just informed by the general manager of the hotel that they have some problems with their centralized air conditioning system, which serves the whole building. So we've decided to move the event to the Global Convention Center, which is located on Kimberley Road. I'll send you a map with directions by email right after the meeting. It will be held at the same time, from 9 to noon. If you don't have a ride, please call Rachel Simpson in administration. Since there are a number of volunteers who will drive to the venue, she will be able to arrange a ride for you. If any problems come up, don't hesitate to let me know immediately.
Thank you for the traffic update, Peter. Now let's move on to local news. Yesterday, Paul Young, a spokesperson at Global Enterprises, announced in a press conference that they would like to acquire a restaurant called Torres, which is famous for serving authentic Spanish dishes in Tucson. He said the negotiations between the two parties are going smoothly and the deal is nearing a close. Once the agreement is made, Global plans to transform Torres into a seafood restaurant. This will come as a huge disappointment to many local residents who have frequented this restaurant for many years. That's it for now. This is Jane Connolly from Channel 10 Headline News. Please stay tuned and I'll be right back with more local news.
May I have your attention, please? Due to the recent cold weather, the heating bill for this month turned out to be a lot higher than last month. As the cost of fuel and electricity increase, we're asked to lower our heating costs by conserving power this winter. I think we should make every effort to save energy, like turning off heaters when you leave the office and reducing the use of appliances as much as possible. Now I'm going to hand out some forms, and you can write down your own suggestions about reducing energy usage. Based on your opinions, we'll post the most valuable tips on our website soon.
And now for the daily TBC weather report. Although this week's weather has been perfect for outdoor activities, it's going to be different tomorrow. As a cold front is moving into the region, temperatures will go below freezing. What's worse, we expect a lot of snow in the mountainous areas around Denver. Heavy snow might congest major roads tomorrow morning, so we advise you to give yourself more time to commute to work. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with tonight's basketball scores.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you for joining the reopening of the Chicago Civic Theater. As you can see, we completely renovated the main lobby. Also, we increased the space between rows to allow audience members to sit more comfortably. To commemorate this expansion project, we are proud to present True Love, an award-winning play written and directed by Bruce Joel. He has written it based on Melissa Jackson's famous novel. In fact, both critics and the public have loved it after it premiered at Royal Theatre last year. I'm certain that you won't be disappointed. Please note that the performances will be for 2 days only, May 10th and 11th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are still available at the theater's ticket booth, or you can purchase them on our website.